I turned up 4 or 5 days early, and I wandered around the country. Neato, just um, turn up in stores on Saturdays and Sundays just to see what the customer service level was like, the merchandising standards, how they recovered from a busy Saturday, first thing Sunday morning when they opened, or lunchtime Sunday. And I spoke to lots of customers, and there's a lot of love for the brand, but they're all a bit confused by it. So I thought, that's interesting. And then when I started digging into the business, when I spent time in the corporate office, I realized I had this great asset called Myer One. I kind of went, hang on, that's interesting. Delved a bit into that and thought we should be using. And it's, is it not a credit card? Obviously, there was a credit card, but it wasn't that great. And they'd sold out the book anyway previously and tried to reinvent it. But there's no money in that business anymore anyway, I don't think so. But the loyalty piece was really important to me. And then I looked at the balance sheet, was obviously had some issues. There was a new CFO in who I got on really well with. And then I could see there's an opportunity in space reduction. There was an opportunity in supply chain, opportunity to bring in new brands. So it wasn't necessarily a dissimilar situation to House of Fraser, 9 years, or sorry, 10 years, 12 years previously. So for me, it was really about understanding the people and the structure and the focus. And we had this incredibly expensive head office in Docklands, and I just thought we don't need all this. It's just too much space, too many people, a lot of internal management. Again, everyone came with a PowerPoint presentation. I mean, if you can't tell me, or if you can't put it on one piece of paper, there's something wrong. I said, I get all the backup data and everything else, but really, tell me about. And I just did the usual. Do you make money for the company or do you save money for the company? And when people went, yeah, okay, got it. And it sounds very simplistic, but it was just, I just thought I just need a few catalyst people in here. So I brought a few people in. Then I want to spend time with the other people because often you find that people further down the food chain are the ones that do the work and have the ideas, but they're suppressed by people managing their careers upwards ahead of them. And yeah, that's what we found. And also, there was every department was insular, was very silo. And almost going to stores was the last thing. It was like, what? You should be spending all your time out there. When you go to stores, oh, we don't have time. Why? And when my first diary came up and it was loaded with all these meetings, I went, take all these out. And we just said, trade meeting, I want a CapEx meeting, I want a finance meeting, and I want a product meeting. That's it. I'm oversimplifying now because it took us on it. It was a journey we had to go on. But, we just come up with the customer first plan, which was one pager, but behind it, James, there was a lot of work streams and KPIs. But as you know, we had involvement from a number of people to help us with that. Not consultants, but just people just coming to sense check us on what we were looking at. And for us, it was really about how do we get the product from the factory to the customer quicker, more efficiently, and more profitably.